What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, what is spiritual warfare? What is it? Well, first, to understand spiritual warfare is to understand that the spirit is the mind. Once we get that understood, then spiritual warfare shouldn't be hard to figure out. If the spirit is the mind and warfare means war, that means people have a war against you in their mind. And in order for what's going on in a person's mind to manifest, they have to take it from the spirit realm and put it in 3D. Means they have to act out what's going on in their mind. But it's unseen when it's in the spirit realm. It's just festering in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, having the idea or wanting to have a child. It starts in the spirit first, and then you bring it into physical reality, 3D, where everybody else can see it by having sex, you know what I'm saying, getting pregnant, carrying the child, giving birth, and then everybody sees what started from the spirit. They see it in physical reality. So when we talk about spiritual warfare, this is people plotting a war against you in their mind. And then they do things where you other people can't see it to make you look like you crazy, like you don't know what's going on. But it's happening to you. So how can people say that what you're experiencing is not real? But this is where gaslighting comes in at. And gaslighting is what people do to make you doubt your reality. It's like excuse me, they'll do something and then act like they don't know. That's gaslighting. That's like, so you trying to make me think that what's happening is not what's happening because there's no proof, because it's unseen, meaning other people can't see it, so there's no proof. It's like your word against theirs. You know what I'm saying? That's spiritual warfare. You're doing stuff and you're intentionally, listen to the word, intentional. You're doing it intentionally. That's what spiritual warfare is. And how you fight spiritual warfare is you say it and you believe it, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I say that all the time. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That doesn't mean the weapons aren't forming. That means they won't prosper. You know, and the thing of it is like the people that are doing it, they don't know that they are creating generational curses. Like, what? I really want to like shake people a lot of times, because it's like, in order for you to care about the people you love, you have to care about yourself first. When you don't care about yourself, that means you don't care about nobody. Because if you don't care about you, it's like you got children. Why would you? This is the way I look at it. Net energy can't be destroyed. So if you putting out negative energy, it's energy. It's out there. It's out there. Once you put it out there, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? And if it's like a boomerang, and if it don't hit you, it's gonna hit somebody behind you. The people that are behind you are the people you love. So why are you? And so it's like, if you get out the way and you pass away or whatever, then that and you didn't take that L that you kicked out, that energy you put out, then that means it's coming for somebody that's behind you. In order for you to love the people behind you, you gotta love you. We gotta stop the war in our minds, of however we're feeling. We got to heal. You know what I'm saying? This is why I promote healing. I've been speaking on this for years, that people need to heal. Because when you heal your mind, which is your spirit, and you heal your heart, you have to learn how to forgive yourself. And most of the time people don't want to heal because they can't forgive their own selves for things that they do. So they're mad. You know what I'm saying? And it's all in your mind, and when you see people are doing things like going after dreams and goals and stuff, and you find yourself getting jealous, You know what I'm saying? Like, all you got to do to remove that emotion from your mind is to go do something yourself. But people don't believe in themselves. And it's like, this what I don't understand. Like, I cannot understand it. It's like, okay, I'm being targeted because I'm like this stress toy for people. You know how it's because empaths are sensitive people. We're sensitive to other people feel. You know I'm an empath because I'm on here speaking and sharing knowledge to uplift people. So it's obvious, and it attracts people who are full of pain, because it's like going to buy a stress toy. You want to squeeze it and you want to take your frustration out on a stress toy. But instead of doing that, you take it out on a person. It's like you trying to use me as a emotional punching bag. You know what I'm saying? And it's spiritual because it starts in your mind, and then you take it from the spirit, which is your mind, and put it in 3D and make it a physical reality. This is why people don't, when you try to tell people that you're going through something through other people, they don't want to believe you, because they don't. It's like you read the Bible, but you don't really believe what's in the Bible. Because it's just like me. Like, if God is real, then why is He allowing things to happen? But He allowed things to happen is because it's going to be that person's karma. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in order for you to love the people that's behind you, you have to love yourself, because self-love is the best love. In order for it's like, this is why you have to change. You have to decide to change your life. And people don't want to change. But when you start changing your life, you start changing things around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at when I first learned about how karma worked, I knew I had to change because I love the people that's behind me, which is my kids, my grandkids. And I know that if I don't pay for something that I'm doing, they're gonna pay for it. But I love them. I don't want them paying for anything that I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want them to. So I have to decide that I'm not gonna do something because I don't want them to have to pay for it. But you can't love them if you don't love you. And it's like, this is why, but people don't want, they don't love themselves. You can't, this, like, that's just like, I refuse to be in a relationship, until I find the right person. Because I know that I don't want to break nobody's heart. I done broke hearts. My heart done been broken, and it's like, when you get to a certain point, it's like, it's enough of that. It's like, it's time to buckle down and start being being adults here. We're not being adults, and we're just still being childish and stuff. So it's like, it's at some point in your life, you have to say, you have to stop. You have to pump the brakes. You have to be like, you have to pull a brake and say, skirt. And like, I'm not doing this anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not doing this anymore. I want better for my life. And the thing of it is that you decide to do that, and here comes the war. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really get mad at you because you're growing and you're changing and be changing for the better, and people get mad at you for it because they really want to do it and they don't have the guts to do it. Why are you so scared to change? Why? You scared to get talked about? So what? You know what I'm saying? Or you scared to get spiritual warfare like I'm getting, because you know who's doing it. It's like, you that's the only reason why, because you know that what I'm going through, if this is people that know me, they know what I'm going through because they know who's doing it. Like, you see people doing stuff to people, and you see them doing it. It'd be different if you ain't seeing it, but you know that you trying to act like you don't know that this person is doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's what spiritual warfare is. It's deep. It starts in the spirit realm. The spirit is the mind. The mind is creating war against another person, because you could be, and you could be, you see it all the time with people. celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People get mad at them and then they just start hating them for no reason. It's like you hating somebody because you're seeing something in them that you admire and you get mad at them. So in your mind, you start creating this, I don't like this person, but it's all in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then it doesn't manifest until you start doing it. This is why how a dream becomes reality. It starts in your mind. It starts from an idea, and depending on the vibration of your spirit, which is your mind, is going to determine if the idea is good or bad. So if it starts in your mind with a thought, and it doesn't manifest until you start doing it. That's what spiritual warfare is. It starts in the mind, which is the spirit realm. But that's just my take on it. Everybody see things differently, and as always, as my disclaimer, I do not come on here to project. Lord have mercy. I wish, I feel like my life is like a maze. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. You got to go this way, you got to go that way, and it's like you all, but the overseer guy see over everything. It's like, just go this. You got to follow your intuition. You got to follow your spirit. It's in a high vibration so you can see which way to go. You know what I'm saying? You know which way to go. And it's like a maze, But I just really know that, as it start getting tight, I done experienced this before. You know what I'm saying? But I never was expressing it this way because that fear was projected onto me about speaking, but I was still recording. I don't know how many recordings that never been heard. You know what I'm saying? And but those are different mental frequencies that I was on because I've been evolving on my journey. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't always up here, mentally. So I'm not gonna get on here and proclaim that I've always been in this high vibration. There's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? So I started from where I was at, and I evolving, raising my vibration, growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and that to the point where I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? So the communication is different from where you start. You just gotta start. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you want to know what spiritual warfare is, that's my take on it. You don't have to agree with me or not. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here for. I'm just sharing my vantage point or what have you. And that's all I got for you. And I holler though. One love. Peace.